The lid theory. This is going to change your life. And I learned it from my two kids. 2 days ago, I took my kids to the park. And on the ground, some previous kids had drawn a game where you hop and scotch game. And so anyways, my two daughters start playing the game for about 5 minutes. And then one of them got an idea to use the bottle lid of the water as a tool to throw to determine how far they should jump. Once one of them got that idea, the other one started looking for a bottle lid. So I said, here's a lid from one of our bottles. So I gave it to the other daughter. Then they start playing for a minute or two, and one of the other daughters, my smallest one, started looking for another lid, and she did find one. Then she came and went and looked for another lid. She did find that too. And all of a sudden, she now had 3 lids, and my other daughter only had 1 lid. So the daughter that had 3 lids came back to the hopscotch and had 3 turns because she had 3 lids, and every lid represented a turn. Well, Alchemy, my bigger kid, only had 1 lid, and she started thinking, wow, I need more lids so I can play, have more turns, even though she already had a lid and she could play as much as she wanted to. So she started looking for a lid. Then when my big kid, Alchemy, started looking for a lid, my little kid, Elixir, she said, Dad, I need to find more lids. And I was just watching the whole process. So they both stopped playing and they started looking for lids. And for another 30 minutes, all they did was look around at the park, underneath the chairs, underneath the grass, by the tree for lids. And I told them at the end, I said, come back and play, because as soon it's going to be time to leave. And they said, no, Dad, we need more lids so we can have more turns. And it helped me realize the story of life and prosperity, that in this world, we're trained to have more turns versus enjoying the game. The game is that we're having a lot of fun with just jumping, doing the hopscotch without any lids. Then one person got a lid, and the lid can represent cash or money or material things. The other one wanted the lid. Then it became a time where they stopped playing totally. They forgot about the game totally, having fun, playing, jumping, getting some exercise, laughing. And all they did for the next 30 minutes was look for lid, aka maybe symbolizes money or material wealth, whatever you want to do. And by the time they found some lids, right, it was time to go, and they had to drop it all on the ground and get on the bicycle so we can go back home. So the point of the story is that through our lives, we're spending so much time looking for lids, right? Material things, that we forget to play. We forget to do the things we love to do, the things that bring joy to our lives. But we focus on those material things that separate brothers and sisters, that separate sisters and sisters, that, so we can have more turns to play, even though the playing was totally for free, right? It was totally for free. They didn't need any lids to play. They started playing without the lids. Then it became a race to have more lids, which represented more turns on the hopscotch. Kind of like what we do with paper money. Kind of like what we do with cars. We're just chasing to get 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, 5 cars, supercar. We forget the enjoyment of just dropping that top down and going for a ride, or going on a Sunday cruise, or going for a road trip. We can't do that because we're just chasing the lids. We want more lids, more lids, more lids. Even though that we may have 1 lid and we can play the game, or we can even play the game with no lids. And this is the story that I got from my kids by just taking them to the park, the lid theory. I hope it helps you out and helps you realize what's important in life. Peace.